afternoon, everybody, and welcome to A's Baseball on Fox 29. The Nationals and the Oakland Athletics coming to you for the Oakland Coliseum, a rare Sunday game here in Oakland. It's A's Baseball that is up next. Sean Mania is the starting pitcher. You see his record, 3-5, a 6.58 ERA in 53 innings, 13 walks, 49 strikeouts. He's given up 64 hits. As we get a look at our batting orders for today's ball game. Trey Turner will lead off for the Nationals. He's batting at 267. You see his roll is 300 on the road, 236 at home. He does have a 3-run home run in this series. And we're underway here on Fox. First pitch is low for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. That is a fair ball. And went inside the third base, just stayed fair beyond third base, and Trey Turner leads the game off with a double.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Oh yeah, this ball went past the third base bag and fair territory. And a double for Turner. That is foul. Inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another foul down the first base side. That is ripped for a base hit in the right field. Turner will stop at third. So Adam Eaton with a base hit in the right field, and the Nationals have 2 on and nobody out to start the ball game.
He's safe.
Oh, throw on the first. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope. 1-1.
1-1. The umpire crew: Errol Hendricks, Clyde Washington, Willie Keller, Ed Drummond at home plate. That is a slider for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball bounces up there. Eaton will go to second as Vaught was trying to keep Trey Turner from coming home. So Eaton is at second base. Nobody out. The wild pitch. Runners at second and third. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air in the shallow left field. Caught by Simeon. The runners will stay put. First out here in the inning. And here's the Nationals lineup. Anthony Rendon batting fourth. Daniel Murphy. Here's Jason Worth, Ryan Zimmerman, Doug Norris, and Bryce Harper batting in the 9th spot today. Kind of rare. Here's Anthony Rendon. He is 2 for 7 of this series.
No strikes.
1 ball and no strikes. Ball's hit in the shallow center field. Davis makes the catch. Here's the throw. The throw to the plate is in time to get Turner. What a throw by Ryan J. Davis to get Turner. And the Nationals are retired without scoring a run. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Well, Max Scherzer is on. He is a 4-4 record of 5.22 ERA. He gave up 72 hits, 12 walks, and 81 strikeouts. There's Rod J. Davis. He is batting first today. Batting at 247. Piazza has been getting most of the playing time. Now the manager wants to keep Rod J. Davis in the lineup more often. See what happens.
1-0.
1 ball and no strikes. But that was a good throw by Rod J. Davis. He made an excellent throw to get Eaton. And the A's were lucky not to get a run after second and third. Nobody out. 1-1 to count. And he fouls it off. Well, this is just important to A's just to get off to a good start. Losing 5 straight. You got to score more than 1 run a game. As Rod J. Davis is caught looking there for the first out of the inning. He is not happy with that. Here's the A's lineup with Davis, Pluff, Chris Davis, Marcus Simeon, Mark Canna, Adam Rosales, Ryan Haley, Matt Joyce, and Stephen Vaught. Trevor Plouffe batting at 258. He's batting 354 against left-handed, 216 against right-handed. Matt Scherzer's not having his best year. Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. There's a strike, 1-1.
D-Rod.
Out there early, 1-2 to count. The A's got the Toronto Blue Jays coming up. That's going to be a big series. Scherzer with his second strikeout, he gets Trevor Plouffe. 2 down here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis. He's batting at .270. 19 home runs. He is second in the American League in that department. Talked to Chris Davis before the game. He says that this team has to get back on the winning track. They've done so well early in the year, and they've just faltered here in the last month. He says the team is just not getting the big hits, and they had chances to win the last 2 games of the series against the Indians, but the Indians won it on both of those games on walk-off home runs. So really unfortunate in that.
Nope, that's a ball.
1 ball and 1 strike. But in this series, they've only scored 1 run. They scored 2 in the first game, lost it 3-2.
D-Rod.
There's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Matt Scherzer looking to strike out the side here in the bottom of the first. And he hits it foul, and Zimmerman right there to make the play. And the A's are retired here in the bottom of the first. Second inning underway, coming up on Fox. A's and Nationals are scoreless. There's Jason Worth batting at .273.
Jason Worth.
Whoa, that's down.
1 ball and no strikes.
Ball 2.
2 balls and no strikes to Jason Worth. Now the count is 2-1. Worth fouls it off. Worth strikes out.
Batting sixth.
A's defensively, Chris Davis, Raji Davis, Matt Joyce in the outfield, Plouffe, Simeon, Rosales-Kana, third to first, Stephen Vaught catching, Sean Mania at the pitcher's spot. Here's Adam Lynn batting at .294. Hits a foul, no balls and 1 strike.
D-Rod.
1-2. There's a strikeout. 2 down here in the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
There's Ryan Zimmerman. But it's very important to get a good start from Mania. But you can give up a run. The A's have to put some runs on the board. And Hopefully Mania can have some quality starts.
No, that's
There's
down.
ball one. Zimmerman's batting at 233.
Two balls, no strikes.
2 balls and no strikes.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
For a strike, 2 and 1. Balls hit foul. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count coming up, 3 and 2. Oh, deep, and gone. Ryan Zimmerman going yard for the Nationals. And they lead it 1-0 here in the second inning. Third homer of the season for Zimmerman. Well, he got his bat on that ball and lofted it onto the steps at the Oakland Coliseum.
Batting 8th, catcher.
There's Derek Norris. Strike 1. Norris batting at 274. That's a fair ball. Norris takes a turn and stops at first base. And he will stop at first. He has a 2-out single.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
And it does
Harper.
again easier. Here's Bryce Harper. I mean, the Nationals are loaded with their lineup. You got Bryce Harper batting at the 9 spot, but this will probably be his day off, but they said, why put him in the 9 spot here and see what happens? Harper is 8 for 24 in his last 7 games. He's batting at 286. Zimmerman lost it foul.
Aye.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Zimmerman, nice play. And he get him. Nice play by the second baseman, Adam Rosales. Takes a hit away from Bryce Harper. We'll be back. There's Marcus Semien. Semien has had a tough series. He struck out 3 times and he's 1 for 6.
Semien.
That's a ball.
1 ball and no strikes. And this is hit on the ground to the third baseman, and that is 1 out. Hit the Rendon for the out. That's 1 down here in the second inning.
Mark Canna.
And just bring up Mark Canna. Here's the Nationals. From left to right field is Worth, Eaton, and Bryce Harper. From third to first, Rendon, Trey Turner, Daniel Murphy, Ryan Zimmer. Derek Norris is the catcher. Mark Canna is batting at .235. As Athletics looking for their first hit in this game. Fouls it back. I mean, the A's, they lead the major leagues in home runs, but that was in the early part of the season, and they haven't swung the bat real well in this series.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. In the air to left field. That ball's hit a ton, and it's off the top of the wall and out of here! Home run, Mark Canna hit off the top of the wall, and the umpire ruled it a home run. 1-1 here in the second. Number 14 for Canna. Let's take a look at this one again. This ball, let's see where it hit. Off the top of the wall, they ruled it a home run.
Batting 6, second baseman, Adam Rosales.
Here's Adam Rosales, and that is a fair ball. Worf plays it. Worf misplays it. Rosales is at second base, and that'll be a double.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy will be the batter. Healy is 1 for 8 in this series. He's batting at .270. So there's an opportunity for the A's to break out of their slump here. He's got 1 run here in the bottom of the second, looking for more. 1 ball and no strikes. Low, 2 balls and no strikes.
D-Rod.
2-1 to count. Two and 2. And Scherzer has his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Batting 8, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce will be the batter. Good pitch by Scherzer. Do that slider, that curveball on the outside corner. There's Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 6 in this series. Strike 1.
0-1. D-Rod.
0-2 to count. fourth strikeout for Scherzer in this ball game as we head to the third, but Marcana ties the game with a home run. It hit the top of the wall. You be the judge. Back here in Oakland, home of the 2017 NBA champion Golden State Warriors here. And tied at 1. Congratulations to them.
Ray Turner.
We'll actually have Warriors basketball this season here on Fox for the 2017-18 campaign. Over to first base, and Turner is out.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Here is Adam Eaton. Eaton is 1 for 1.
Hey!
Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike.
One and one.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Count 2-1.
2-1 to count.
Ball, that's outside.
Daniel Murphy waiting on deck. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that one is hit foul. To center field. Oh, he dropped it. Davis dropped the ball. And Eaton will end up at second base. Oh, man. An error, rare error on Rajay Davis. I guess he just missed it. So it'll be an E8. And here's Daniel Murphy with a runner on second and 1 out. And these are the type of mistakes
Ball 1, no strike.
that will cost you ball games. 1 ball and no strikes. Murphy is 0 for 1.
Nope, outside.
2-0. Down the middle for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. This is a base hit to center field. And Eaton will come around to score. And the Nationals, it'll be an unearned run. They lead it 2-1 here in the 3rd inning. It's Murphy and RBI.
Anthony Rendon.
The pitch right down the middle. Murphy should have just been on first base. And not a run in, but an error. Caused the Nationals to get a run. Here's Rendon, and he drives this one into center field. Rajay Davis makes the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will be the batter. Worth 0 for 1. strike to Worth. Two.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball and 2 strikes to Jason Worth. Worth in the air to left field. Is it fair or foul? It is a fair ball. 2-run homer for Jason Worth. And the Nats lead it 4-1 here in the 3rd inning. Number 8 on the year for Worth. Talk about the A's have that highest ERA in baseball. You have pitchers hanging up in that zone like that. I had to tell you why. Here's Adam Lynn.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Lynn.
Lynn takes a strike. 1 run was unearned, and 2 runs are earned. Just a snowball effect here, grounded over the second base. And the A's are finally out of the 3rd, but damage has been done as Jason Worth going deep with a 2-run shot. This one was a moonshot. 4-1 Washington on Fox 29. It's Stephen Vaught batting at 223.
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher Stephen Vaught.
And when you're only getting 1 and 2 runs a game, you got to score more runs against this team. This is up the middle. And Vaught is thrown out.
Center fielder number 11, Rajay Davis.
And here's Rajay Davis. He struck out his first time up.
Ball.
1 ball and no strikes. And Matt Scherzer, he has a lot of strikeouts, so he doesn't have a problem mowing them down. But if you're not getting big hits, it's not going to matter. Here's a ground ball, and Scherzer throws out Davis. Davis has the speed, but he is thrown out. 2 down here in the 3rd. It's Trevor Booth. Booth fouls it. And this will be a 1-2-3 inning for Scherzer. Matt Vasgersian with the call in the 4th after 3, 4-1 Nationals.
Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here, play-by-play voice of MLB The Show. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Norris.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Hard around first is Harper, racing for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. That misses, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the East Bay right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 2.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The pitch. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosales into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Kloof is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Worth. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Adam Lind as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they lead it 4-1. So digging in now, Adam Rosales, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Adam Rosales.
In there, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A wave and a miss.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Fielder, Matt Joyce.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Scherzer gets the sign, trying to work it full on 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here it comes. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it? Catcher, Derek Norris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The batter,
The
number
speedy
7.
Trey Turner
Shortstop.
digs in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
This is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery, and there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Another try at 2-2. Taken for strike three, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting.
So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means two men are gone now. Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the A's 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
11.
That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Rajai Davis now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Worth over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. from the stretch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Kendall Graveman is
Now pitching for
Hi, everybody. It's
Athletics,
Harold Reynolds. Welcome to MLB The Show.
49, Kendall Graveman.
Kendall Graveman is a pitcher. You see his record 5-1 with a 3.67 ERA, 56 in the third inning, 37 strikeouts, 267 against left-handers and 239 against right-handed hitters. Anthony Rendon will lead off here in the 7th inning. Nationals lead at 6-1 over the Athletics. Daniel Colomb in the bullpen for the Athletics here. 1 strike to Rendon. Ball lifted foul. Another foul back, and it's still no balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 and 2 to count. Just been a terrible few days for the A's. Just have not gotten it together. Ground ball with a Simeon, and Rendon is out, 1 down here in the 7th inning.
Up next for Washington, left fielder Jason Worth.
They'll bring up Jason Worth. Worth's 2 for 3, homer and single. Well, when you can't get run, you can't score, and you just can't do anything offensively. It's just frustrating. And this has been the whole series against the Nats. 2 runs, and that came in the 9th inning off a count, a home run. 1 run yesterday afternoon, and only 1 run here in the 7th inning. You know the game is not over, as Worth hits it in the shallow center field. Rajay Davis making the play. And it gets frustrated at times, and sometimes you lose your psyche because nothing is going right, and things went right for the A's early in the season. And leading in first place by 3 games, 3.5 games, everything was going right, and then just between May and June, just things started falling off, and They're in danger of falling 3 games under 500, and right now they don't know. Well, who knows if anything could get this team going in the right direction. I mean, they got Toronto and Tampa Bay after Toronto, but even if you, not saying that they will, you lose 3 straight or lose 2 out of 3 or lose 3 to Toronto, that still puts you back in the Seattle, and other teams keep winning. You got the teams in your division, they're winning without a problem. And the A's just haven't put together a winning streak that they can. Oh, this ball gets away from Matt Joyce, and it's been that kind of afternoon for the A's. Land will be at second. They might give him a single in the error.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Right here, Joyce just misplays it. As Ryan Zimmerman lands at second, 2 outs.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1 ball and no strikes. Zimmerman is homered. He homered back in the 2nd inning. That is foul.
That ball is foul.
A's are trying to figure out who is going to be their leading outfielder. Chris Davis seems the one that is really showed signs of consistency. Matt Joyce and Diaza. Did Zimmerman go? He did not. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Zimmerman strikes out to retire the side. It is stretch time here at the Oakland Coliseum. Oakland looking to get something going. They trail 6-1. There's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2. Matt Scherzer's only given up 3 hits in this game.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Sammy Solis is in the Nationals bullpen. Scherzer only 71 pitches in 6 innings. Answering his 7th inning. One ball and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
2-1 to count. That one is hit foul. Bounces up there, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball ripped foul. Want to keep making Scherzer throw pitches here. He's thrown 7 pitches in this at bat. And add another strikeout to the total for Scherzer.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman, Mark Canha.
Bring up Mark Canha. He homered. Back in the 2nd inning. And Canha in the right field. And caught by Bryce Harper. 1 out on 1 pitch.
Second baseman, Adam Rosales.
Adam Rosales will be the batter. Our TV schedule for a couple of games. All games will be on EASN TV, the Blue Jays series in Tampa Bay. Sunday's game is here on Fox 29. Hopefully the A's can get back on a winning track before we're back here on Fox.
1-1.
1-1 to count.
Ball 2.
You know, this game is not over yet, but the way Matt Scherzer is pitching, he just looks unhittable right now. Hit foul, and Harper can't come to it. Goes into the Nationals bullpen. And Scherzer, another strikeout. We go to the 8th inning, and the Nationals lead it 6-1 here on Fox. It's Derek Norris. He is 2 for 3. He has doubled and singled. Raymond still in this game. Derek Norris is the hitter. The A's have 3 errors in this ballgame. They have really not fielded the baseball well in this game. 3 errors. Fly ball, center field. Davis making the play. Scherzer with 12 strikeouts and 3 hits. He's given them 1 run, but he has struck out 12. So he has pitched well in today's game. He gave up the home run to kind of tie the game, but the Nationals put up 5 unanswered since then. And Scherzer doesn't see any signs of letting up. He might go back out in this one, and Harper sends this one to deep center field. Davis going back, and that one is gone. Second home run of the game for Bryce Harper. And it's 7-1 Washington. Boy, he is an outstanding player, Bryce Harper. 13th home run of the season, his 2nd of the day. So you take a look at the pitch sequence. Down and in. Boom. Right down the heart of the plate. He's going to hit it every time.
The batter, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Turner's the batter. He is homered in this series. He homered back in the first game. That's a strike. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, nice play by Simeon, no throw. Turner will beat that one out. Nice effort by Simeon.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Here's Adam Eaton. Ian is 1 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's outside.
2-1 to count. A's fans just right now, they're just shocked. They just want to see something good happen with the A's. This is Simeon. This is a double play ball. And the side is retired. Bryce Harper does it again. His second home run of the day. And the Nationals lead 7-1 heading to the bottom of the 8th. There's Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out twice.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
The A's have not done well against National League opponents, to say the least. And they will be happy when they got the Phillies later in the year and they got the Marlins. Later on in the season as well in Miami, so they're not done with them yet. It'll be National League rules when they go to their ballpark. No balls and 2 strikes to Healy.
D-Rock.
13 strikeouts for Scherzer, and he is not letting up. There you see the box score, 7 runs for the Nationals, 13 hits. Oakland with 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors. Matt Joyce is the batter. He has struck out twice.
D-Rock.
And Nationals pitchers mowing the A's down here. And the A's have been in some games. They've been in games. Last 2, they were in it into the 9th inning.
The count is 2-1.
2-1. And today's game, the Nationals have dominated. Well, you're not going to win a lot of games when Matt Scherzer is striking out 13 batters. It's really unlikely you're going to win any games if you strike out 13 times. And the A's are first in the league in home runs, so they just haven't fallen off the face of the earth overnight. They've had their struggles. Over to Rendon, and there's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stephen Vogt will be the batter. Vogt is 0 for 2. Going up against good pitching, you are not. It's going to be hard to win. Little soft grounder to Scherzer. And that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the A's in the 8th as we go to the 9th. Nationals lead it 7-1. There's Daniel Murphy. He is 1 for 4.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that is foul. And the A's, they've just overworked their bullpen a lot in these games. And these pitchers are going to get tired sooner or later because Graveman has worked a lot of games. Over to Simeon. 1 out.
He's out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Against the Toronto Blue Jays. The afternoon game will be at Shibe Park. And he fouls that off. Semien. He's been busy this inning. 2 outs.
Up next for Washington, left fielder Jason Worth.
And I'll bring up Jason Worth. Worth is Super 4, homer and single. Strike on Worth. Worth and a setter. Davis makes a running catch. And the Nationals are retired as we go to the bottom of the ninth here in the Oakland Coliseum. Well, it looks like Max Scherzer will try to pitch a complete game as Rajay Davis. He's 0 for 3.
Center fielder, number 11.
In the air to right field, Bryce Harper. 1 out on 1 pitch.
Third baseman, number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe will be the batter. Well, we are popping out and flying out. I mean, Matt Scherzer's just pitched a great game. I mean, he's had his struggles this season, but his ERA is going to go down here in this one. And with Serrano coming in, the A's better get it together. Because the Blue Jays are no joke. Chris Davis waiting on Zach here. And there's a walk. And Chris Davis will be the batter. Davis is 0 for 3 as well in today's game. Scherzer's thrown 100 pitches. One ball and no strikes. Davis sends a drive out of the left field. Worth going back, looks up, it's gone! Chris Davis, a 2-run homer, it makes it a 7-3 game here in the bottom of the ninth. Number 20 on the season for Davis. Second home run given up by Scherzer in the game. And Dusty Baker might end up taking him out. And that's what he'll do. So Scherzer is on the hook for a win. He can't lose it. Nationals will bring a new pitcher into the game.
Your attention, please.
Is Blake Darren. Trinian. 3-1 at 3.63 ERA. The Adder is hitting 187 left, 154 right-handed. So Mark Semien, the batter, here in the bottom of the ninth.
Shortstop, Marcus.
1 ball and no strikes. Semien is struck out. He is 0 for 3 today.
D-Rod.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike to Semien. count. Mark Canha waits on deck. And this one is foul. Zimmerman's not going to get there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Simeon draws a walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha will be the batter. He homered back in the 2nd inning. He is 1 for 3. Joe Nathan up in the Nationals bullpen. Called that a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Canha doesn't believe that one. And he is behind. No balls and 2 strikes. This is a tough play. They go to second for 1. They won't get the double play. That ball was hit softly.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam
And
Rosales.
Simeon almost beat it out. It is Adam Rosales. Nice play by Trey Turner, though. It's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball 1.
1 ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no play.
Rosales doubled back in the 2nd.
D-Rod.
1-1 to count.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 balls and 1 strike. And the A's are down to their last strike. And the Nationals have swept the Oakland Athletics here at the Oakland Coliseum. They win it by the score of 7-3. Chris Davis with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th, but not even close enough as the Nationals get a sweep of the Oakland A's here this afternoon. Matt Scherzer striking out 13 Nationals. He picks up the win. Mania takes the loss. A's will look to get it back on track against the Toronto Blue Jays. 7-3, your final. Talk to you next time here on Fox.